Thanks for tuning into BetSafe's very special podcast with none other than BetSafe ambassador Harry Redknapp, where we'll be discussing Harry's treble picks for Week 12 of the Premier League. Harry's gone for Everton, Sunderland and West Brom all to win at 6-1, a boosted price there by BetSafe. Harry, great to have you on board. Let's have a little chat about your treble.
Dom, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Harry.
Good.
A little bit cold and wet here in Malta, but we can't always have the sun shining. Well, Harry, let's week 12. I mean, I know after the international break, you're champing at the bit for the weekend to begin, and wall-to-wall football for you. You've gone with Everton, Sunderland, and West Brom all to win. It's 6-1 with BetSafe. Let's take a look at the first fixture there: Everton versus Swansea. Everton currently 7th to Swansea's 19th. Swansea's last five games, read 4 losses and a draw, while Everton have only 1 win from their last 5. Why have you gone for Everton?
Well, Everton haven't been in great form, Dom. As you say, they had a terrible beating at Chelsea, but I still think they'll have too much for Swansea. Swansea are struggling at the moment. They're finding it difficult there. They've sort of got stuck down there at the bottom of the table at the moment, and along with Sunderland, and I think it's going to be a long, hard season for Swansea. They're one of the teams that, unless they can pick up and, the new manager can get some confidence built into this team, they're a team, I think, that could be in a real relegation struggle this year, which will be a shame because they've come up and done ever so well in the last few years. But I think Everton will just be too strong at home. Everton need a win. I mean, Koeman came in, everything was going great, and then suddenly they sort of hit a bit of a brick wall. 1 or 2 good results mixed in with some very bad results, but I think they'll be too strong for Swansea.
And if you have a look, the Swans have conceded 21 goals. And, of course, up front, you've got Lukaku in great form this season. So potentially home advantage as well. There could be a little bit too much there for for Swansea to deal with.
I think Everton will have too much. As I say, at the moment, Swansea are desperate for a result or two to try to get out that bottom 3. But it's just going to be... And, the new manager coming in, it's always question marks. We've got an American coach for the first time, and obviously, I know he's done very well wherever he's been in the past, but it's a big test for him, and hopefully he'll pass that test. But I think that Saturday will be a tough one for him.
Well, that's the first of Harry's trebles for this week 12. Everton versus Swansea. Gone for the Everton win. Everton 4-7. The draw 16-5. Swansea 53-10 with BetSafe. Sunderland versus Hull. You've gone for Sunderland, Harry. They picked up their first win in a surprise win to Bournemouth not too long ago. Still bottom of the table on 5 points, but a pretty brave selection there.
I've got to be honest with you, Tom. I think both these teams, in my honest opinion, I think both teams will get relegated this year. I really do. I saw Sunderland last week actually win at Bournemouth. They rode their luck. Bournemouth missed chance after chance after chance, but Sunderland managed to come out on the right end of the result. I just think at home this is a must win. If they can't win Saturday at home to Hull, then I think Sunderland have got absolutely no chance of staying up this year. I think they really will be in a. This is a game they just have to win at home. Hull need a result as well, but Hull had a result a few weeks ago at home to Southampton, but I can't see them going away from home to Sunderland and winning. So, but it's a toss-up between I think two teams that are in a relegation battle, but I just about lean towards Sunderland because of home advantage.
Sunderland have conceded 21 goals, Harry. No clean sheets. That must be a real concern for David Moyes.
It is, yeah. I mean, he's relying on Defoe to score. He's hoping that Jermaine can score some goals. But having seen them at Bournemouth, even though they won the game 2-1, you can see why they conceded so many goals. It was just a case of Bournemouth just spurning chance after chance after chance. I mean, incredible opportunities they didn't take on the day. And Sunderland they got a penalty and a breakaway and ended up winning the game. But I certainly, as I say, I would have to say two. I've said many times, 2 relegation outfits in my opinion. But I think I'll just about give the nod to Sunderland.
Well, that's part 2 of your treble, Harry. Harry's gone for Sunderland and Everton so far. And finally, West Brom versus Burnley. You've gone for West Brom on this one. It's the Monday night clash between 2 mid-table teams separated by just a point. Tell us why you've gone with West Brom, Harry.
It's a tough one. Again, West Brom, they can be a bit dour, but they're they've had some good results recently. Tony's picked them up there, and they're always a difficult place to go, West Brom. Burnley have been excellent. Sean's done a good job there, Sean Dyche. He's done a marvellous job. I think they will stay up this year. They will survive. But I just get a feeling West Brom, a little bit more quality, a little bit more experience in the Premier League. I'll give them the edge on Monday night. It's always, good atmosphere, night game, Monday night football. Always look forward to that, sitting around the TV and watching the game. But so I've decided to stick that in my treble, and I've gone with West Brom.
Okay, and that's Harry's treble for you guys. Everton, Sunderland, and West Brom all to win at 6-1. That's Harry's treble for week 12 of the Premier League. Get a little bit of that on betsafe.com. A couple of other really tasty fixtures going on as well, Harry. Manchester United versus Arsenal. I mean, Mourinho versus Wenger statistically played won 13, drawn 7, lost none.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. Amazing stats. If Arsenal are ever going to break that, it's got to be this week. You look at Man United. I think Rooney's got a little bit of an injury as well, but I just think Arsenal are playing quite well at the moment. I think it's a tight game, Tom. It's a tough one to call, and I'm not sitting on the fence. But if I was having a bet, I think I'd probably go and bet the draw. I just get a feeling the draw might be the value, a decent price. But I think it will be a tight game. But I can't see United winning somehow, even though they've got the home advantage. I think they'll come out the blocks flying, but I just think Arsenal look quite strong at the moment. I can see a tight game. I fancy the draw.
Well, I mean, Harry said Arsenal are in top form, and they absolutely are. 16 wins in all competitions. But just going back to Arsene Wenger and that remarkable statistic, I mean, vastly experienced manager. But do you honestly think that'll be playing on his mind when he goes into the game on Saturday?
No, I don't know. I think you'd much rather have going into the game thinking, it's sometimes you go to games, Don, where you think, we always win here. There's certain grounds you feel we won here last year, or we won the year before. We haven't been beaten here for 3 or 4 years. That's always a nice feeling to have. I think the players sometimes go into a game feeling that way as well. If it's a good place to go and play, and the manager, but obviously it's the Mourinho one over Wenger that is the problem, So, but I think that whether Arsenal break that this week, I certainly don't think they'll get beat. I think they're playing well, Arsenal. I think they'll get something from the game, and I would bet the draw.
Question mark over Sanchez's fitness following international break. Wenger will certainly hope he's ready to go for that, because he's been in fantastic form alongside the likes of Ozil and Theo Walcott, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I mean, he's gone away. Chile looked like he's playing for Chile last night. I've not seen how it went today, but that is, and what a journey as well. I mean, he's got that journey home. I know when I was at QPR, I had 2 Chilean lads who, when they got back, they were really Friday morning. They were no use to anybody. They were suffering, from that journey. So I think it's going to be. Hopefully they'll recover by the weekend and be ready to go again. But certainly it's not ideal. But both teams have had players away. Both managers will be waiting today, hoping their players come back in good shape and feel fit after the international game. So that's going to be an important part of it. But I do see a very tight game. I see hopefully an exciting game, because Arsenal only know one way to play. They'll go there and they'll have a go. They won't sit back and look to soak up pressure. They'll attack Man United at every opportunity.
Arsenal 9-5 with BetSafe. United 8-5. But what Harry thinks is going to happen is a draw. Nice odds there at 23-10 with BetSafe. Why not have a little go at that? Triple chance this weekend as well with BetSafe. Ibrahimovic, Pogba or Ozil to score the first goal. Those odds will be available on betsafe.com tomorrow for you. A quick glance down at Southampton versus Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp, what a great manager. Charismatic. His team currently sitting top of the Premier League table. Fantastic stuff. Yeah,
Liverpool in great form, and but a tough place to go, Southampton. Southampton have been going okay as well. Had a bad result just the other week. Got beat at Hull last game on the back of having beaten Inter Milan on the Thursday night. They then go and get beat at Hull, so a little bit up and down. But this Liverpool team look very good. I'd have to, at the moment they look full of confidence. You hope Lallana recovers from the injury he picked up last night playing for England. But they've got dangerous forwards, Mane, who was at Southampton, as we know, and he'll be a real threat to Southampton this week. I just think Liverpool just about have too much for Southampton. But it won't be an easy game. It'll be a tight game, but I'll go with Liverpool.
Is this a Liverpool side that can lift the title for the first time in 26 years, Harry?
Yeah, I think it is, Dom. I think they've got a real chance this year. But as I've said all along, it's so open this season. It's difficult. At the start I thought there was six. I think there's probably 5 teams that any of them could win it. Whoever has a run and can go on 6-7 games, winning, they could really open up this league and get a gap, between them and the rest of the teams. And Liverpool are quite capable. They're certainly one of those teams. Man City are going to be right there. Same as the London clubs, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. It's a really open division this year, but Liverpool are certainly big contenders.
Harry, lots of great fixtures jump off the sheet in week 12, but probably none more so for yourself personally than this London derby in Tottenham versus West Ham. 2 sides that you've managed as well. Where do you see this one going?
Well, I see again a tight game. Tottenham have had lots of draws. They haven't managed to convert them into enough wins this year. Otherwise, they would be unbeaten. Been on a great run. I like Tottenham. I think they're an outstanding team now. And West Ham have struggled a bit this year. Nowhere near the form they were in last year. But they've done okay for the last few years, especially under Sam Allardyce going to Tottenham and playing well. But Slaven will hoping that he can carry that form on at the weekend. But if I'm having a bet, I do fancy Tottenham to win. I think Tottenham would just have too much for West Ham.
Tottenham 8-15 with BetSafe. The draw 71-5 and 11-2 for Kane to be the first scorer, something like that. And finally, a quick look at Borough Chelsea. Very impressive under Antonio Conte. What do you make of Antonio Conte and what he's done with Chelsea, aiming for a 7th straight win, Harry?
Yeah, no, Chelsea, since he changed the system, he went to 3 at the back, played with wing-backs. That was a system that he worked in, and he played at Juventus and with the Italian national team in the Euros this year and did very well with the system. And I was surprised he didn't go straight into Chelsea and implement that system with the Chelsea team. But he stayed with a back 4, but he's changed now. And from the moment he changed, their results changed. And I think he's found a system that the players believe in. It suits the players he's got. He's strong at the back with the central defenders. And I like the look of the team. They look very, very powerful. And I think they'll be too strong for Middlesbrough. Very
talented player and one of your favourites at the moment out there, Harry, in Hazard. Captain's armband for Belgium. Do you think that this guy should be wearing the captain's armband for Chelsea as well? Well,
I mean, you wouldn't. I suppose it's great for him. It gives him confidence. He's gone into the Belgium team, but Chelsea have got lots of leaders. I wouldn't see him getting the armband at Chelsea. I think that certainly they've got probably the best captain in the country. Although he's not in the team at the moment, but still, I would think invaluable in the dressing room is John Terry. I mean, he'll still be there before kick-off, geeing everybody up. And on the pitch, they've got quite a few leaders still, So, Cahill and people like that. I don't see Hazard getting the armband at the moment at Chelsea, but certainly it's great that he's in such fantastic form, and he really does look almost unstoppable at the moment.
Well, just away from the Premier League very quickly, Harry. England's performance over the last couple of games, conceding, I think, two-goal advantage last night against the Spaniards. But what did you make of the overall performance of England?
Yeah, I thought we did well, Dom, last night. I was pleased with England. I thought it was a good performance. I wasn't over-impressed, to be honest, with Spain. I thought I really couldn't see them scoring. They had lots of possession, but no cutting edge. And then they popped up with 2 goals in the last 5-6 minutes or whatever. But I must say that up until then, I felt England looked good, looked comfortable. 2-0 up, looked the more dangerous on the counter-attack. And Spain, really, if you look into Spain, they had quite a few players missing, obviously, but they didn't over-excite me as being anywhere near the Spanish team that we've come to see over the last 8-9 years or whatever, So, but from England's point of view, it was encouraging again. But as we all know, England in friendly games, qualifying games, we're always very good. It's when we get the tournaments we have our problems. So I think we'll all hold up, wait and see how we go. And when finally we get to the World Cup again, which I'm sure we will, we'll qualify, no danger. And it's how we do when we actually get to the tournament.
I suppose the big question is, will they be qualifying with Gareth Southgate at the helm? What do you think? Has he done enough?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get the job. I don't see too many other options at the moment, though. I think that Gareth will give Gareth the job. And I wish him well. He's a nice guy, and I think we've got good players. So hopefully he can make a success of the job.
Fantastic stuff. Quick reminder there on Harry's treble for week 12 of the Premier League. It's 6-1 with BetSafe. Everton, Sunderland and West Brom all to win. Fantastic to talk to you, Harry. Have a wonderful weekend of wall-to-wall football.
Okay, Don, brilliant. Great to talk to you.